Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Yoga Shalom at Home. I'm Rib Cantor Lisa Levine. I'm your guide today through our strength and humility or presence practice for day 30 of our Omer of the Spirit journey. This journey marks the sacred time between Pesach and Shavuot, when we traveled from slavery to freedom and molded ourselves into a people of faith. The week of Hod, presence, patience, humility, gives us the opportunity for second chances, for repair, and for listening deeply to what we need for ourselves. This week also holds Pesach Sheni, the second Passover. During temple times, if someone was unable to bring their Pesach offering to the temple for whatever reason on Passover, they were able to do so on the full moon of Iyar, which actually happened last night. Today, we offer an Omer of the Spirit, an offering to ourselves in prayer and embodiment, allowing us to embrace the second chances we need to heal ourselves and the world. Today's Sefirot focus on the left arm, the strength of Gavura, and the right leg, Hod, presence, patience, humility. As the Midrash says, in each pocket we hold a note. Written on one is "We're but ashes and dust," humility. On the other is written, "For your sake the world was created," strength. This balance is here in Yesod, the kishkis, the chutzpah, the grounding, the power we have to give and receive second chances, the convergence of energies. Today's a gentle chair practice, mainly because I had my COVID booster shot yesterday and the whole left side of my body is sore. I'm feeling really weak from a high fever, but it finally broke and I'm doing better. It's always humbling when the body doesn't feel strong. So I guess that's a lesson well taken for today's practice. Here's a second chance for me to gather strength and allow this practice to just open my spirit. So let's start with the body scan. Just notice how you're feeling today. As we go through the body scan, ask yourself these questions. Where would I like a second chance? How can I use my strength for good in patient and positive ways? So let's start our body scan from the top of the head. We imagine a strong, thin thread attached to the Keter, which extends beyond the universe to the source of strength and connection with presence. Mindful, patient, and calm. Imagine a color, a white purity, coming down into the crown, into the panim, into the face, traveling down the back of the neck. Release the neck. The shoulders drop away from the ears. Imagine your spine is like a slinky, and that string is drawing it upward, lots of space in the spine for that light, pure light, traveling down the spine, into the hips, the legs and the feet. Allow the arms to be heavy. Imagine that light traveling down into the arms, all the way down to the fingers. Notice anywhere that is tight, held, or painful. And allow the breath to wash through and bring that holy light into every cell of the body. Release any tightness or discomfort you feel. Continue to scan for a few more moments as you ground yourself into the chair. Bring your feet to the earth and connect with Shekhinah, the Mother. Notice where you're at today. Accept where you are right now without judgment. Be patient and allow these changes to happen on their own. Don't make it happen. Finally, swallow in the throat. Begin to clear the mind of cobwebs, unwanted thoughts, and imagine them floating away like clouds during our practice. We'll allow the breath to guide us, bringing yourself into this hour of self-care, second chances, balance, reflection, and discovery. Do this so you can see. There you go. Okay. Let's bring the hands into a mudra. I'm needing some strength, so I'm going to bring my palms up and bring my feet onto a block because I'm not tall enough to reach the floor. But if you're on your mat, just feel your sits bones grounding into the mat or into the chair. Even maybe lift the flesh up a little bit and ground those sits bones down. Bring the hands into mudra and close the eyes or soften the gaze down to the nose. But continue to lift with that string as the spine is lifted and the shoulders drift away from the ears. Allow the light of the heart to shine through. And drop the awareness into the breath. So really grounding into the breath. Strong spine as we expand space for mindful presence, filled with patience. And sitting quietly, stillness is often hard to do that, but that's what we're practicing today. Sorry, my throat is. Let me get something for it. Okay. So empty all the breath from the lungs and pull the belly button to the spine. Then inhale through the nostrils. Allow the belly to fall outward, diaphragm to expand into the lower lungs. Our pranayama 3-part breath into the upper lungs. And then slowly release the breath. through the nostrils. Feel that warmth coursing through the body. Inhale. Lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, and smile that joy into your heart. And then release anything you don't need. Breathe in that second chance for a new day, a new time. And then release. Inhale, lower belly. Lower lungs, upper lungs, like you're filling that glass with life-giving water. Healing waters of Miriam's well. And then release. Release any toxins. I'm trying to get rid of all those toxins. So release, release, release. Inhale. Lower belly. Lower lungs. Upper lungs. And release. Slowly giving back all of that life-giving breath to the world, connecting every living thing, becoming one. Inhale. Inhale. And release. Release all the air out. And breathe normally. Release the hands. Give them a little stretch. Open the eyes. And let's start to wake up a little bit. Opening of the heart. Expanding space for strength and second chances. I love that idea. So let's just start with little shoulder rolls. Little shoulder rolls back. Eloheinu Shamashana Tatabi. This pure heart that we've been given today, brand new day. And then roll the shoulders forward. What an opportunity for blessing. Inhale, little shoulders back, little rolls back. And then little shoulder rolls forward. 2, 3. Good. Squeeze the shoulders back now. Look up. As you inhale, bring the hands back towards the hips. Exhale, drop the chin to chest and just drop the hands on the top of the knees and release the back of the neck. So we're using that breath. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Look up, allow the hands to come toward the hips. And then exhale, allow the hands to drop towards the knees. And if you're on the mat, you can do exactly the same thing, but bring your hands in the center. Good. One more time. Inhale, shoulders back. This time just grab behind the chair or behind on the mat. And as you exhale, come all the way down. A little bit farther. Good. Let's add the arms up. Inhale up. oh, I can't go very far because my arms are so sore from that shot. And exhale, heart open, making space. Inhale, arms all the way up. Gather that patience right in your hands. Bring it all the way forward. Patience is not my greatest virtue. Inhale up and bring the hands all the way back. So this is an excellent practice for me. Exhale. Inhale, arms all the way up and all the way forward. When I don't feel well, especially, I want to get better immediately, and it's very hard. Inhale up, and let's nice, easy side bend over and look up under that raised arm as you exhale. Inhale, left arm, Gavura, all the way up and over, look up under that Gavura. Allow it to bring that strength into the body. Inhale, arms up, both arms over this time, and feel the strength in the core. Inhale up and over to the other side, strength in the core. Exhale. Inhale up, a nice easy twist behind. Allow your drishti to bring your head back and just feel the top of the spine release. Inhale up. And the other side, allow the spine to release. Open the heart. Let's gather all these blessings together in our arms one more time. Abundant blessings, bring them all the way down. And hinge up. Okay. Circles of possibility today with Nishmat Kol Chai. Everything is possible with a second chance. We just have to go for it. Let's start by just drawing a small circle with a pencil at the top of our head, just on the ceiling, clockwise around, releasing the back of the neck. Then in the other direction, counterclockwise, releasing the back of the neck. Well, let's deepen that by dropping chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder, head back, left ear, left shoulder. And then make that circle bigger. So creating that circle of possibilities all the way. And then the other way. Acceptance of strengths, acceptance of weaknesses. It's all about the grace of balance and how we do that. Because we are not perfect, my friends. Now let's start stirring a pot with our body. Just stir, stir, stir in one direction. So lean forward into it and then to the right and then back and to the left, like you're exaggerating it. We'll add the arms in a moment, but then go the opposite direction. We're going to gather that circle of possibilities around all the way around us. And then when we add the energy of every living thing in the universe, we got a leg up on everything. So let's use our arms all the way around, down and around, and breathing and opening that window of possibility, and then go in the other direction and gather that energy of possibility. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And then come up. Nice. I want to just wake up the hips a little bit. So just a little circle of the hips. If you're on the mat, you're going to need to be creative because I don't know any other way to do this. Straighten out your leg, lift up the opposite arm and reach forward. And drop it. And now let's wake up the other hip. I like doing this when I do my chair practices. And then press out, lift the opposite arm, and fold forward. Then we're ready to stand. If you'd like to stand or just stay seated in your chair, bring your knees wide. I think I'm able to stand. I'm just going to use the chair as a prop today. So bring the feet wide onto the mat or behind the chair. I like going behind my chair. It's always good when the chair has a space at the bottom, but I'm just going to hinge forward. Inhale, exhale, draw the crown of the head toward the opposite wall. I'm just going to rest my head on this chair today. I don't want to go all the way down. I might fall over. But if you want to, come all the way down and breathe. Be sure to relax the back of the neck like it's just a piece of fruit hanging off. Letting go of all expectations, any judgments, anything that is not serving you that you need to allow to fall away. Maybe some control issues you're having. I can't control everything. I need to let go and let God. And breathe. Draw the hands over to the left side, the side of Gavura, of strength. And then come back to center and draw the hands over to the right side of humility, of Hod, of presence. And come back to center and hinge up. See, I could do that a couple of different times. That would be great. Shake it out a little bit. We're going to do Utkatasana Kavana for ourselves today, early in our practice. So if you'd like to do chair pose on the mat, you can always do it this way. I'm going to come back to my chair. So let's create a Kavana, a blessing for today. What is my second chance? What do I want to have a do-over with? And how do I use my strength for good with kindness? That's always important because sometimes we get so caught up in everything we want to do that we push too hard. So let's balance those. Inhale, hands at hip creases. Exhale, sit back into your chair and bring that second chance right here into your hands. And breathe. You need to lean back a little more on the chair or sit up. And breathe. And either sit down or step into your feet, whatever you prefer. Okay, let's go down one more time. So hands at hip creases. Inhale, exhale, right into Utkatasana, chair pose. This is a study pose, so we're studying ourselves. How can we be strong? What is our blessing for ourselves with kindness? And breathe. And step into the feet or sit in the chair and shake it out. Oh, we haven't done the chair twist a lot, but I like to do this seated. So bring your hands into Anjali Mudra and then just bring the right elbow onto the left knee and lift the left elbow. If you're standing, you can do this too. It's just easier to do seated. And come up to center. Just rest the elbows on the knees. go. And if you're standing, you could do the same thing. And then bring the left elbow onto the right knee. Bring the right elbow up. Breathe. And then come back to center. And hands at heart center. We will know that you are. Ooh. And release. Yeah. So our triangle series, I'm going to do it seated, but y'all can do it standing. You know what to do. Come to the side of your mat. Bring the right toes out toward the wall, left toes in 45-degree angle. Inhale and lift that. Bring that left hip over. Lift the arms, exhale down. Inhale way over that front leg and then come into your triangle. This is real hard for me today because my arm is so sore. So I'm just going to modify. You can either look up or look down. Your choice. And breathe. Left hand, left back thigh, right arm over. Good. And now reach way back over that leg. Come back into triangle, Trikonasana. Or if it's easier, bend the right knee and rest the right elbow and then bring it up. Actually, that feels better for me today. And then open the heart. So you're really connecting with the Gavura, the strength of the left arm and the humility of the right leg. Inhale, left hand, left back thigh, right arm over. Feel the connection of that and the balance right in your kishkas, right in your guts. Good. And come down. And let's go straight to the other side. So Yesod is right in this area. It's also where we feel Mula Bandha, which is a binding in yoga. And you can feel it when you pull in with your belly button. So we want to feel that as we're coming into the triangle. So left toes pointing to the wall. Right foot 45 degrees, or if you're in the chair, you can just bring the foot forward or to the right. Good. Inhale, exhale, that right hip open. Inhale, exhale, arms down away from the ears. Stretch way over that leg. And come up, gazing at the thumbnail or down at the toenail. And breathe. Inhale, right hand, right thigh, left arm over. The right leg is your presence in humility. Left arm, Gavura. And that connection right here. Chutzpah. And reach up. This time you can bring your elbow onto the bended knee if you'd like to. Right hand, right back thigh, left arm over. Inhale, exhale, and release. And hands at heart center. Inhale. Shh. Ah. Shh. All right. Sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. This is excellent for strength and humility. And I'm just going to use the back of my chair today, so I'm not going to go all the way down. Nice and easy, but I'll show you how to do it. Super simple, if my mat will cooperate. Hands start in Anjali Mudra. So a couple different moves, so pay attention. Inhale up and hands all the way down to the mat or on the back of the chair. Inhale, half flat back with hands on the shins. exhale, step the right foot back, and then the left, downward facing dog. This is how I do it with my chair. It's much better for me today. Inhale, exhale, upward dog or bhujangasana. You just draw the hips toward the chair and look up. Or if you're on the mat, just do plank and do cobra. Good. Go back into downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg up. And as you exhale, hug the knee into the chest and step forward and plant that leg behind you. Good. Inhale, exhale, step forward and lift the left leg behind you and reach forward. Warrior 3. Inhale, exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg up. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest, step forward. Bring the left foot forward. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Nice and easy. Inhale, all the way down, swan dive, all the way down, or just to the chair. Inhale, exhale, fingertips to the shins, half fold. Inhale, exhale, step the left foot back and then the right, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, shift the hips toward the chair and look up, upward dog. Inward, exhale, down dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg behind you. And as you inhale and exhale, bring that left knee in between the feet and step the left foot back. Good. Inhale, step forward and reach forward. Virabhadrasana 3, lift the right leg. Inhale, back into downward facing dog. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg one more time. As you exhale, draw that knee into the chest and then place it forward. Step forward. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Hands into Anjali Mudra. Press, 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 press. Spirit rising. Release. That was good. Got through that. That was fine. My left arm sure hurts. All right. Now let's bring ourselves into Tadasana, into mountain pose. Just close the eyes for a moment and feel the hands come to the sides. And accept where you're at this very moment, standing at Sinai. Remember, the culmination of our journey of the Omer is the 50th day, standing at Sinai. So imagine that you're standing at Sinai right now. Shalshelata Kabbalah, part of the chain that leads all the way back. Second chance to recreate anything you wish. Let's inhale and exhale the arms up. I'm going to bring my hands into Vajra Mudra. Just going to stand back so you can see me. Arms up in Vajra, and then just a nice bend over to the left, that balance to the left. Inhale up, looking up. Exhale, nice gentle stretch over to the right. One more time. Inhale up, and now drop the arm down so you can go a little bit farther over. Inhale up, same thing the other side. Drop the right hand down so you can go a little bit farther over. Inhale up, and we're going to do a little star balance. So just step into the left leg. I'm using my chair, but I'm just going to raise my right arm and my right leg up. So feel the sense of that humility that balance brings to you. With the right leg lifted and the right arm lifted. Chesed, humility, and come back. Good. And then let's step over on the right leg and do star balance in the other direction. So left arm lifted, left leg lifted, and breathe. It's harder for me on this side because I don't have anything to grab onto, but I'm managing. And breathe. And come down. Good. Shake them out a little bit. Now we're just going to create this force field all the way around us, as we've done in the past, of compassion, of strength, kindness, humility, that balance, a gentle balance of all of those things that we need, all the way up, all the way down. And breathe. Hallelujah. Just release the hips. Hallelujah, arms. And just pat out your thighs a little bit. Good. Bring the right knee into the hands. A little marching balance to end right here. Strength of the marching balance with humility of the balance. So we never can be too sure that we're going to have the strength to do what we need to do. We always need to be aware, not judge our weaknesses, and shake it out. Excellent. Trying to remember what I put in next, and I can't remember. I think I want us to do a stretch, but with the chair. Let me see what comes up. Whoa. So I'm going to bring my chair. I'm turning it around, actually. And then we'll do a proper stretch as well. Oops. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Okay, we haven't done this before, but I love doing these stretches with the chairs because it's sometimes easier to use the chair than it is to use the mat, especially if we're doing, like a balance or something. So just bring your right foot up onto the chair or your couch or whatever you've got sitting there. Inhale, exhale, bend right into that leg. Good. Lift the arms and breathe. And then pull back and straighten that leg and bring the arms down and breathe. Again, it's a bit of a balance, but it's a little bit easier on the back of the legs, the knees, the hips. Inhale, stretch into the chair, lift the arms. Inhale, exhale, straighten the knee, drop the chin down, and straighten out that front leg. Inhale, exhale one more time, bend the front knee, raise the arms. Inhale, exhale, stretch back. Excellent. Drop that leg. Good. This is great to do if you've just been at the computer too long and you just need a stretch. You do need a little bit more room, so it's not good for an airplane, although I've tried it before. So bring the left foot up onto that chair and then just bend the front knee into the chair. Lift the arms. Bring those infinite possibility for second chances right into the spirit. Inhale, exhale, and straighten the front leg. Look down, chin to chest. Stretch out that left leg. Inhale, flexibility. Bend that front knee. Bring all those blessings into the spirit, into the heart, into the hands. What are you blessed? What are you grateful for today? Inhale, exhale. Stretch back. Straighten the left leg. One more. Inhale. Bend that front knee. Raise the arms. Moda'ani Shekhinah. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the leg. Look down. Excellent. Both feet down. Bring your hands to the chair. This is just a chair supported tabletop. So stretch the right hand out. Press the left foot back. And feel that balance coming right into the kishkis of loving kindness in the right arm, and with the left foot, netzach, endurance. And drop both of those. And stretch the left foot hand forward and press the right foot back. Feel that balance of gevura, of strength and humility, presence in the right leg. Shooting straight through your body, almost like there's an X, and the convergence is down in the kishkas, chutzpah. And drop that foot down and just stretch it out. This is a supported forward fold, but it's really great if you've got lower back problems. And you can even bring the arms to the top of the chair. If you want to bring your feet back a little bit more, this becomes a great dolphin pose. Press through the arms. Excellent. Step forward and come up. And be seated. Great. That's great. Hope everybody's doing okay. I feel like I'm overheating a little bit. I'll make it. All right, let's do a little stretch, seated stretch. Now this one you could do in an airplane chair. So let's press the right foot out in front, flat foot. Just grab underneath the leg. And as we do this prayer, Lo'ia, if you want to bring someone to mind who you're remembering today for a yahrzeit, as we remember all of those who have departed this earth. Inhale, flex, and point. Letting any grief go. Inhale, flex. And letting that grief go. And if you're on the mat, you know what to do. Just press your right foot into the ceiling. Flex, inhale, and bring the right ankle onto the left knee. Same thing if you're on the mat. And then just press out onto the right knee with the elbow. And I love to take the opportunity to just give myself a foot massage. So just a little foot massage. Inhale up and all the way forward, and release that grief that you've got holding in your hip. Release that foot down. And just notice the difference before you do the other hip. I sure do. This one's lower now, so I need to do the same thing on the other side. So press the left leg, left foot up, out or up. Rotate the foot around. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Release any grief that you might be holding. Inhale, flex. I've got a lot of transgenerational trauma from what's going on in Ukraine right now. I'm going to get rid of that. Inhale, flex, and then bring that left ankle onto the right knee. Once again, great for the airplane. And just press down, press down, press down, massage the foot. Feels so good. Inhale up and all the way over. Just release all that tension from the hip. We hold a lot of tension in our hips, just sitting there. We just need to breathe it out. Come forward a little bit more, maybe. And bring that foot down. Let's do a nice easy twist. Inhale up, twist, and look behind. If you're on the mat, you can always just hug your knees and bring them over to the left. Look to the right. Inhale, arms up, and over to the right with the knees to the left. And breathe. Good. Knees apart, sitting back. A little bit of seated, just bring your head all the way back. Seated supine butterfly. Breathe everything out. Let it all go. Good. Find a comfortable seated position for Shavasana. I feel like I should turn some of the lights off in here just to make it a little more moody. There we go. Maybe you want to do that in your space too. Turn some lights off or get an iPad. There we go. Just sit back in the chair. Maybe you want to bring a blanket up over. Just be nice and comfy. Sit back. And let's release the practice. Let it all go. Allowing the spine to fold back into the mat or the chair as it becomes this 10-inch cocoon of warm cotton, holding and supporting you in strength and in mindful presence. Any expectations are gone. Any goals are not in sight right now. All we have is this moment. Warm blanket of protection being drawn up over the feet. This weighted blanket of compassion coming up over the knees, over the hands and thighs, and the belly, all the way up over the heart and the shoulders and the arms being tucked in under the chin. Feeling completely protected in this relaxation cocoon where strength and humility give us second chances at everything. Just press the reset button. Start anew. Everything feels relaxed, even the top of the head, down the neck into the ear canals, the nose, jaws released. And the mouth becoming four walls with a ceiling with no windows, a ceiling and a floor, and the tongue suspended easily within. Neck is relaxed, shoulders are heavy, arms are warm and heavy, all the way down to the palms and fingers, remembering the thumbs, hard-working thumbs. Sensing the beating of the heart, nekavim, nekavim, chalulim, chalulim, halev. Sending strong, oxygenated healing, strength to every cell, every vein, every artery, into the organs, the belly, down into the hips and legs, down into the knees, the legs becoming warm and heavy. Shins and calves, ankles, remembering the feet. Thanking the feet, blessing the feet for bringing us everywhere we need to be, especially our mat, our mishkan, our holy place. And our hands for doing tikkun olam, repairing the world. Our hearts, giving and receiving blessing. And our minds for allowing us second chances. Taking a few moments to memorize these feelings. You can come back to it anytime you need to, simply by taking a breath and relaxing into your cocoon. Take a nice big sigh, let it out. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, gathering the knees into the chest, roll over onto the right side if you're on the mat, and if not, just wake up a little bit and let's join together in our healing practice. Bringing to mind all of those who are in need of our healing prayers, including Jen Eve, who just had a spinal fusion, so she's not here, and also Marty, who said that she's not feeling great. I'm also not. Eliezer Ben David, thank you, and I will send healing blessings to myself as well. We can start from the inside out. So let's all begin with healing blessings for ourselves and then send that healing out to those in need of healing. Let's inhale, our arms open, receive that healing. Exhale, send that healing out to the world. Inhale, palms together. And press palms down, all the way down. Good. Inhale, arms open. Exhale that healing out to the world. Bring the hands together. And press, press, press. El Nara Fanala. We pray for healing for all of those in need. Bringing fingertips to the third eye. And then we'll end with Pralamba Mudra so we can bless everyone here with healing, everyone who's in need of healing, presenting that intention for strength and humility. Thank you again for spending this hour of Omer of the Spirit with me. I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks, dear friends. Namaste.